Welcome to Fangtasy Tales. I am Ezra Black. Tonight's tale is stitched together from police reports, witness statements, and two people who were absolutely certain of one thing. They saw themselves, not in mirrors, not in dreams, but living their lives without them. This story begins in two places at once. The first, London, 2009. A commuter named Daniel Rowe left his flat at 7:42 a.m., just as he did every weekday. Except that morning, his phone rang before he reached the end of the street. It was his boss, angry, demanding to know why Daniel had already come into the office, left early, and refused to speak to anyone. Daniel laughed until his boss sent him a photo. Security footage. Time-stamped. There was Daniel. Same coat, same gait, same nervous habit of rubbing his thumb against his ring finger, walking through the lobby an hour earlier. He never looked at the camera. He never spoke. And when coworkers tried to stop him, he simply walked past them, eyes unfocused, like a man following instructions only he could hear. Daniel took the day off. He locked his door, and at 6:03 p.m., his neighbor knocked to complain. "You don't have to pace all night," she said. "I can hear you walking back and forth." Daniel was sitting perfectly still on his sofa. The second case surfaced in Ohio, 2017. A woman named Marisol Vega was questioned by police after her car was linked to a hit and run. She was calm, cooperative, certain there had been a mistake. She had been at home, alone, watching television. Then the officer showed her dashcam footage. There she was, driving her car, hair tied back exactly the way it was now, humming softly. Witnesses said she never looked panicked, never reacted, just drove away. When police searched Marisol's house, they found something else. Her bedroom camera, installed months earlier after she began hearing movement at night. The footage showed Marisol asleep in bed, and at 2:11 a.m., the bedroom door opening. Another Marisol stepped inside. It stood there for nearly 4 minutes, watching the sleeping woman breathe. Then it smiled and left. Now here's where the stories twist together. Neither Daniel nor Marisol reported hallucinations. Neither had a history of dissociation. Doctors found no neurological damage, no psychosis, no explanation. But both reported the same sensation in the weeks that followed, a feeling of being observed, not stalked, not hunted, reviewed. Some theorists call these incidents dimensional echoes, overlaps where versions of ourselves bleed through from adjacent realities. Others claim they're stress-induced projections, the brain misfiring under pressure. But folklore tells a different story. Old stories speak of mimics that do not copy voices or faces by accident. They study, they rehearse. They walk your routes before they replace you. And unlike doppelgangers, mimics do not want your life. They want your permission. Daniel began losing time. Moments missing. Keys moved. Messages sent he didn't remember writing. Marisol woke one morning to find her front door unlocked and her shoes muddy. She never went outside. Both eventually described the same fear. Not that something would take their place, but that it already had and was waiting for them to notice. So ask yourself this, dear listener. Have you ever been somewhere you swear you never went? Had someone greet you like they've already spoken to you today? Seen a photo of yourself you don't remember posing for? Maybe it's an echo. Maybe it's another you, brushing past the veil. Or maybe something has learned your schedule, and it's very good at pretending. Sleep lightly tonight. If you hear footsteps that match your own, don't assume they're yours.